Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Siti Nur Alia Shikran and I will be your teacher together with teacher Aina Balkis. So today you are going to act as Form 4 students with intermediate English language skills. Assalamualaikum and hello student. How are you? I hope you are doing fine at home and I hope you keep on learning despite being in this situation. Before I continue with our lesson, I'm going to explain what you will achieve at the end of this learning session. At the end of this learning session, students should be able to recognize the character and their characteristic traits. Second one, the student should be able to infer characteristic traits of the characters with the close reference to the short story. The third one is, students should be able to interpret the character action in the short story by using their own opinion. So, guys, do you guys still remember what we have learned last week? I hope you do, because this week we are going to continue our previous lesson. I have prepared a video for you, so let's watch it together. I can see that every one of you are paying attention on the video that I showed to you just now. Good job. Okay, so students, I have prepared questions for you. What do you guys think about the video that I showed to you just now? Can I have a volunteer, please? Yes, Darren? Okay. Thank you so much, Darren, for sharing with us your answer. The next question is, do you think that the video that I showed to you just now is related with what we have learned, or maybe related with what we are going to learn next? Anyone want to volunteer? Yes, Darshini. The last question is, have you ever met the rubbish collector in real life? And what do you think of them? So for this question, I want to choose someone. Pavi, can you share with me what do you think?
For the tasks that related with the video, students are expected to give this following answer. For the first one, students need to share what they think about the video. The second one is, I expected to receive yes answer from the students. And for the last one, I hope students can share their personal experience with the whole class.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with the whole class. Okay, I can see that all of you are still remember what we have learned in the previous class. That's good. Okay, so today we are going to continue our lesson of the short story, The Rubbish Dump. Before that, I want all of you to take out your notebook together with a pen. Come on, faster, faster. Okay, as I want you to write what I am going to share with you. Today, we are going to continue our lesson by learning vocabulary. So here in my hand, I have list of vocabularies and we are going to learn together with its meaning. Are you ready, kids? If you are ready, we can start with our first vocabulary. The first one is ambitious. Ambitious. The meaning of ambitious is someone who is eager to succeed and full with desire. For example, can you guys guess? Yes, my students. My students are all ambitious. I can see it. They are eager to succeed in their study. The second one is attentive. Attentive means that you are alert and show careful attention for others. The third one is boring. I think all of you familiar with this word, right? Because I believe all of you have been using this word since you are young. The meaning of boring is uninteresting person. Next, we have cautious. Okay, cautious means that you are be careful in any situation. Next, we have caring. I think all of you know the meaning of the word caring. I think you all use it often. The meaning of caring is showing concern to other people. For example, you are showing concern to your friend. We have here is courageous. The meaning of courageous is showing bravery or courage. I think in your class, I saw all of you are courageous people. Curious. Curious means that you are eager to know something. Usually, curious person has lots of questions in mind. Next, we have determined. Determined means you are showing determination in whatever job or things that you do. And we have here drunkard. The meaning of drunkard is the person who loves to drink. And we have here generous. Generous means that you are willing to share with people your time, your money, your food, and anything else. And we have here hardworking. This is normal for you guys, right? Because I think you have been familiar with this word as you are always using it in your essay, right? Okay, hardworking means that you are putting lots of effort in whatever job that you are doing. Imaginative means that you are good at thinking of new ideas and see new things that haven't been seen and thought by anyone else. Noisy. We have here noisy. This one is normal for you guys. This class is so noisy. I think I don't have to explain this vocabulary because I think all of you know the meaning of it, right? What, you want me to explain it? Okay, I'm going to explain it to you. Noisy means that you are making loud noise. Okay, we have here strict. Strict means that someone who maintain discipline and expected people to follow the rules that have been set out by them. For example, our discipline teacher. Okay, next we have secretive. Secretive means that you tend to keep the information to yourself. It means that you tend to keep everything to yourself and don't let others know about it. And the last one is thoughtful. Thoughtful means that you are treating people in the kind way. For example, what I can say is my student are all thoughtful. Why? Because during Teachers' Day, I will always get present from all of you. So thank you so much. Okay, we have done with our vocabulary lesson. So now we are going to move to our next activity. But before that, I want you to guess what short story component that we are going to learn today based on the vocabulary that we learned just now. Can anyone guess? Character and characteristic traits. Yes, that's true. Let's move on with our next activity. So, for this activity, you are going to match the characteristic traits with the character from the short story, The Rubbish Dump. So here we have Joey, Mazambezi, Joey's mother, and Joey's father. So here I have prepared an example for you. I already paste cautious characteristic traits under Joey's name because as we all know, Joey has this characteristic trait. What I want you to do is, you'll be given this flashcard. Each of you will get one. So I want you to take turn and come to the front to paste it on the wall according to the character. You will be given 5 minutes to complete this lesson. Can you guys do that? Okay, that's great. Okay, before we start with our activity, I want Subin to repeat my instruction. Okay, thank you so much, Subin. It seems that all of you understand my instruction. So, let's get started with your activity.
For this task, students are expected to recognize the character and their characteristic traits. So, when they are able to recognize the character and their characteristic trait, they will able to match it correctly.
Congratulations, students! From what I can see is, all of you managed to classify the characteristic traits according to the character. Good job! Okay, I'm so proud of you. It seems that you understand our lesson so far. Okay, for the first one, we have our main character, Joey. As we all know, Joey has these 5 characteristic traits. For the first one, he is a cautious person. Second one, he is also has curious personality. Next, we all know that he is an ambitious person. We all know that Joey also has secretive personality. The last one that we have is courageous. And then we are moving to our next main character in the short story, which is Mazambezi. As we all know that Mazambezi is a determined person. He is also an imaginative person. Mazambezi is also a thoughtful person. Despite being poor, he is also a generous person. And lastly, as a rubbish collector, Mazambezi is working really hard. Okay, next we are moving to our minor character in this short story, which is Joey's parent. Okay, for the first one, we have Joey's mother. As we all know that she is a caring person and she is also an attentive person. And lastly, she is also a strict mother to Joey. For the last one, we have Joey's father. We all know that he is a noisy person, and even Joey agreed that he is also a boring person. And the last one, we know that he loves to drink. So far, can you understand our lesson? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, that's good. Okay, student, that's the end of your lesson with me. Later on, teacher Aino will take over your class. So make sure to focus in her class, okay? Thank you so much for joining my class for today. Make sure to stay at home and don't go out. It's a no-no for you.